Hello friends, welcome to episode 27 of Cocktails for a Crisis. Man, another really tough week, a really tough day yesterday with the death of a great American. I'm probably going to cry a lot tonight. One of the great Americans, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And whatever your political stripes are, you just gotta be in awe of the hardworkingness of this person, the way she cared about others. I mean, she embodies a kind of love for others like nobody else. And those are the kind of leaders I like, the ones that embody love for others, people that are, especially people that are dispossessed, people that don't have rights. And Ruth Bader Ginsburg embodied that. So tonight we're gonna make two cocktails, both named after her. We're gonna do the Ginsberg first, and then we're gonna do the Notorious RBG. And they both have the same base. So I've been in the lab quite a bit today. And I probably wanted to be in the lab this morning. So the first one we're gonna make is the Ginsberg. And it's got, it's kind of a modified mule. So you take your copper cup if you've got one. You can use a regular cup if you want to. And it's a really weird combination of liquor. But before we even do that, we're going to take a half a lime. And take that half a lime and we're going to cut that in a quarter. And then we're going to squeeze that in there. Squeeze that lime juice in there, like so. And we'll take the other quarter and we're going to put one of these in the bottom and then we'll save the other lime remnant for a garnish. I'm going to put that in there like that. Then we're going to do something really strange. We're going to put a shake of Angostura Bitters in here, like that. And then we're going to put 1 ounce of gin. And then, or I should have done it in a different order. We're going to do 1 ounce of rye. Let's pretend that I'm doing the rye first. We're going to put a half an ounce of rye. And then pretend that we're just putting the 1 ounce of gin in there. No, pretend we're doing the bourbon. I'm having a hard time with the alphabet. I've been in the lab a lot today. A half ounce of bourbon. So, Erica, have I done the gin, the rye, and the bourbon?
Yes, you have, Rob.
Okay. So you get it, rye, gin, Rye Bourbon Gin. There you go, Rye Bourbon Gin. I tell you, I've been in the lab a lot. And then we're going to add ice on top of that. And then we're going to top it off with ginger beer. So you see it's that modified mule. Rye Bourbon Gin RBG.
You mean GB?
RBG. Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Okay,
RBG.
sorry.
I think Erica
Now you've got me confused.
Erica hasn't even been in the lab like I have. All right, so this is the first one we're going to do. It's a modified mule. It's got a weird combination of gin, rye, and bourbon, but it tastes pretty darn good. And then we throw in that Angostura Bitters just for fun. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's really good. All right, now the next one we're going to make is the Notorious RBG, and I'm going to make it in the right order if it kills me. So you're going to put a little bit of sugar in your mixing glass here, maybe about a half teaspoon or so, and then you'll put a hefty shake of Angostura Bitters. There you go. And then we're going to put just a tad of ginger beer. Now, you know, normally I would use club soda to help this dissolve, but we're going with a gin thing here. Mix that around like that to get those flavors kind of going together. So I'm going to do, again, a half an ounce of rye. A half ounce of bourbon for Bader. That's why I should have done it. And then 1 ounce of gin. So, give it a little mix about the ice. Chill it. Let it feel really good. Nice and cold. Alright. And then pour it into our Nick and Nora glass. Oops. Yeah, I am struggling tonight. That's where I am, folks. Look at that pretty color. And it's such a pretty color, we're not even going to ornament it. We're not going to add any kind of garnish or anything. It doesn't need it. Just like Ruth Bader Ginsburg didn't need any kind of garnish. So again, here's to someone who stood up for all the little guys and gals, the gals in particular. Here's to somebody who embodies a kind of love, who went after bullies, because I hate bullies. And I love Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I didn't realize till this morning. I mean, I cried 3 or 4 times over this woman I've never met in my life, but just because of just the loss of her and the 87 years, I think it was, 87 years of life she had, and reading all these stories about people behind the scenes talking about how much they loved her, even though she had this sort of hard exterior. A lot of people talked about what a romantic she was and what a great person she was. So here's to love. Here's to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and here's to all of you, and here's to America. Cheers.